Yo, what's going on, guys? It's csgo here, back with another video. Today we are going to look at G2's pickup malbs and kind of how he was able to dominate within North America and make his way from being an unknown player on the international scale to being on one of the greatest teams in the world, playing with m0, niko, and some other legends of the game. So we're going to look at some of the things that he was doing right in order to get picked up by G2 and be such a force on the domestic scene, but like I said, also break into the international scene. So let's get into it. Today's video partner is probably the fastest growing site in Counter-Strike 2 right now, and one of my favorites, rain.gg. They offer a lot of game modes, but I spend most of my time in case battles. What I really love about rain.gg is the rewards. They have daily, weekly, and monthly cases that you can claim. Plus, you can earn gems, enter into their rain feature, and enjoy a bunch of other cool stuff. So many ways to earn on the site. Rain.gg also has a ton of payment methods, including crypto and cards. You can withdraw Counter-Strike skins or crypto instantly. Check out this insane withdrawal page. There's so much fun to be had on rain.gg, but you need to check it out for yourself. Use the link in the description below and use code COJO for 3 free cases and a 5% deposit bonus. Alright guys, let's get right back into the video. So right away you can see that malbs is actually in a star position here and he's being given the P250. And I mean, with somebody that has the aim and the skill that this guy has, I don't blame m0 at all for going for this strategy. If I had malbs, I'd be giving him a P250 every round too. But as you can see here, this is just a simple brackets contact. And I didn't mention before, this is going to be against Wildcard, who again is a very good team within the scene. But I don't know if they're any match for malbs. And then as we can see here, malbs went from being the guy that's taking contact in brackets here with another P250, and now they're actually going to send him into B, and this is actually going to provide a lot of pressure for m0. That's good because the Wildcard is in a 4 bracket stack here. They just worked the P250 up mid, and now malbs is going to sit here and spam his P250 trying to find this kill on Stanislaw. If they get the kill, they'll probably go in B, but even if they don't get the kill, this information is everything, right? It's just so much good pressure. And he's actually so confident that he's just going to search B site. At this level, a lot of players are going to know that like it's a solo B setup when there's one CT. And then he gets lucky, he spots him out there, pressures Stanislaw, and then this is so good for him. But I want to show you guys something. Do you see how malbs recognizes that he doesn't need that kill, right? Most pug players, most people would have just tried to push the advantage there. But if malbs dies, then Stanislaw can just sit here and hold the banana cross, right? Then we're not actually able to take that favorable situation. But if malbs just runs away and takes site, now m0 has this entire control, and Stanislaw is sitting here going, well, I can't do anything because they're about to smoke CT. So overall, this is just high level decision making and very good discipline from malbs. And now that his team is here, he's gonna poke around a bit more, and now he's gonna make his risks. And now they're in a 3v4 situation, so they have to do something. And once this bomb goes down, I think they're gonna take backhaul. Yes, good. That's a good team play. They're actually in a molly and have malbs slide in right away so that the CTs aren't ready for that. Unfortunately, he takes a few ticks. He toasts himself up a bit, but just some high level stuff right there. And they're being loud about taking backhaul, and that's fine. Again, he's getting the Glock into a good position here. He doesn't need to help his teammate. He's better taking these long range fights and helping his other teammate on site. All this stuff is going on in the round, and it's just so fast. It's so valuable. Boom, good kill, and what a shot from Stanislaw on him. But as you can see, they might have lost a round, but he just pressured them so much and made these very good decisions that helped him out a lot. So very good stuff from malbs right there. Very good stuff. No glaze, guys. And then as you can see, they give him the AK again. You give your star player the heavy weaponry, and it looks like they're just gonna play passively down here on banana. He's going to take his duels. Because he has that AK, they're not going to throw lots of util. They're going to rely on malbs to take the fight. And, dude, I mean, how many players can just hit a shot like that? Like, that's actually insane, right? That firepower is crazy. But the reason they just set him up like that and didn't throw util and all these things is because he has the advantage across any player he's fighting this round. He has an AK, and all the other CTs have M4s, MP9s. Every fight is an advantage for him. Yep. And then you can see the understanding here that as soon as they're smoking CT and they're deciding that they're going in B, he's not stopping, he's not hesitating, he is getting in here. Even if malbs dies there, his teammates are right next to him to maybe trade, but if not, they have sight. So as you can see already, they understand that Wildcard is playing retake B, and it's overall just extremely solid. And the way he's entering is like second to none, right? He's not worried about sight. He doesn't care if there is someone on site, his teammates are going to trade him. He's purely focused on CT. That is a very good entry right there. Purely focused on that entering and, you know, getting those kills. And then this is a little greedy, but there you go. Honestly, if he actually wanted to do better here, he could have just sat in a corner somewhere and gave his AK to one of the guys hunting, maybe Wreck or something, and just save the gun here. This is a little greedy, but, you know, I don't blame the guy, right? Gotta get confidence, gotta feel good, but as you can see, he's hiding now. He's hiding in library. There's no sense for him to run in and give the AK. And there you go. He has set lineups for his util. He's not just throwing util on the fly. He's throwing the same thing every round. That molly is going to hit the same way every time. So he doesn't have to wonder, did my molly actually hit? Did it land? Every time he throws that molly, it's going to be the same. I see him doing this across other maps, and it's so valuable. He's actually going to chunk them corner. And this is just confidence, right? This might not be the, you know... Okay, wait. This is actually 200 IQ. Do you see how his teammates are sitting there spamming car while he's through? They don't expect someone to be through like that. They might understand that that could be happening, but because that spam is going on, malbs is able to be in here, and from their perspective, they think the T's are still behind that smoke. Spam, 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 let malbs search. All right, CT. And do you see how he's just got a crazy read on the game? Do you see how this round he does not try to hunt down that kill and do that? He literally falls back, destroying the setup that they were trying to do. They were trying to have a guy jiggle CT and kill the guy that was swinging as they jiggle. Like, this guy is just playing next level, and it's very hard to catch him out. And again, he gets blind but drops right away, right? Util comes in, he falls back. They hear the MP9 car. This is lots of good info. They're taking down B. They might just leave malbs here and go up A. Burning down. Oh, yep. He even gets caught out there, but, you know, just great crosshair placement wins the round. Like, that is just absolutely criminal. Watch this. Dude. That's just criminal, bro. This guy is criminal. He just wins the round for his team like that. That was insane. I mean, how many players can just do that? And it's clear why, with like firepower and, you know, this, just the way he plays, why G2 scouted him and picked him up. So very cool to see. And then again here, you know, honestly, he shouldn't be hunting, but he's just so confident that I don't blame him, right? And at the end of the day, he swings there, you know, tries to get the trade, teammate fights like that. That was still good, right? That was still really good. At that point, we're just nitpicking, and, you know, we're looking really far into the details. So I don't blame him at all. Nice job. And here, this is just an understanding of the economy. So now your star player is getting the Mac 10. Why? Because he knows that the CTs are going to be on eco. He knows their money is absolutely ruined. So he's going to play a little more aggressively here and try to farm some eco kills, right? Make the other team uncomfortable. Make them not want to play the game. And what they're going to do here with him is they're probably going to end up scouting him into a place. Now, what does scouting mean? Scouting someone in means that they're, like, when they hit something, they're probably going to use malbs as a spearhead, so that if there was 5 CTs here, the guys with bomb and the riflers can instantly knife out to B site, right? So malb's going to come in here, he sees nothing's up, and he's like, alright, bomb, come in. Bomb, everyone else come in, plant the bomb, and then he's going to go hunt on the other side of the map now, most likely. He's going to give his util away. Again, just very high level stuff going on. Why did he drop that smoke? Because he is just going to hunt. He's not concerned about utility, anything. The only thing he's doing in this round is trying to get frags. Any utility dropped is just a waste, so he's going to give his utility to his teammates. And he's making no secret about this. He doesn't care. And do you see how this Sin is cautiously, you know, kind of baiting him? Once malbs gets, like, contact, finds kills, Sin will help him out, but the whole point of this hunt is to get the Mac 10 to get money. And so the CTs also recognize that, and that's why they're running into sight here, because they're not trying to win the round, right? The CTs running in here are not trying to win the round. They're just trying to not get farmed by the SMGs and that kind of stuff. So these are just some high level things that are going on that we can understand and look at. And again, he actually decides to keep the Mac 10 because he's going for an aggressive play. Wow. And actually, look at this. The molly that he threw purposely lands so that he can path through car and not get ticked. This is 100% calculated, and this utility combined with his ability to aim is why he is so good, right? It's not just because he knows how to aim, it's because the utility that he's throwing, his team's throwing, the pathing he's taking is near perfect. It's near perfect, and he's about to take a fight with this utility squeezed out that actually favors the Mac 10. This fight right here is not good for Stanislaw, and let's watch from his POV how he gets outplayed in this situation. Boom, look at that. That was perfection. Perfection from M80. And then he picks up the M4, and again, he's gonna take the risk and try to press the advantage here. And he noticed one coffin, and that was actually a really good swing from Grizz, but the problem is it's an even better play from M80. Grizz understands that he has to get this kill before malbs gets situated in this position, right? He has to get there because then he can't fight him no longer. But he swings out, kills malbs, but at the killing malbs, he dies to the people of banana. So just some high level CS going on. That was actually like a beautiful play that M80 ran though. So you see that they set him up with this util, and it's just perfection, pure perfection. All right, let's go ahead and watch another play. And you see when malbs had the Mac 10 there, they make him have an aggressive play. If malbs dies, it's no big deal. And here, he's just gonna farm some ecos. Nothing crazy. It's just so valuable that they're able to leave malbs on one side of the map or send him in to get kills, and the rest of the people can just work the other side. It's very special when you can do that with a player, and it makes the options of what you can do unlimited, right? When you can literally have one guy just handle one side of the map, it makes your life so much easier as an IGL and just the team in general, because then they can send heavier numbers on the other side. Then he's just in charge of containing here. That's all he's going to do here. But you see his patience is going to pay off in this round. He's putting himself in a very hard angle to kill. You're facing mobs on that angle. You're probably going to die every single time. Look at that. Then he readjusts. Guys, do you see how good this player is? He doesn't just get the kill and stay there. As soon as he gets the kill, boom, he bounces over here. That is something that all of us can do. All of us can get better with. It's such a valuable thing. And then very good peek from Wildcard. Very good peek there. Well played from Malbs, but even more well played from Wildcard. They double peek, and Malbs thinks he's fighting one guy. Two people are swinging him, and he starts shooting in the middle. So do you see, in order to beat players like this, we have to be able to do these next level concepts. We can't just play standard. We've got to be able to outplay them. And that's something that I'm curious if Malbs is going to be able to, handle at a high level, is when instead of playing Wildcard, maybe he's playing, Vitality or playing Phase. How is he going to handle this adjustment, right? And that's something that I think we're all going to be looking at. But again, they just let him take these dry fights, right? And boom, here is a huge piece of information. M80 gets the kill on the Opper, so Malbs now knows that the Opper is no longer in play here. So anything that he's doing, he's going to be less scared of an Opper, and he knows that pretty much every fight he's taking is against a rifler. That is so valuable, and that's why also when you're opping, it's so important to stay alive. Because as soon as you die, that fear is gone. So he's just going to swing these angles. He's going to make his presence known. And right now he's just containing, right? He's got Wildcard so scared that they're going to sit back here. And now he's actually going to turn into the last piece of the puzzle for M80 on this site hit. So good. They're going to double up lane here. And this is just a crunch. Across the board, look at the positioning M80 has. They have Sin, the IGL, wrapping Arch. They have a guy in halls, and then they have two people lane. They are literally hitting A site from every single direction, and two players are responsible for 3 different choke points. This is exactly the position you want to be in, and that's why they called Malbs over. They said, bro, we don't need you on B anymore. We have the round 1 with the positioning. We're going to crunch on the site, and there's 0 chance that they can win this. So let's see. There's a bad smoke here. They're going to abuse it. See, they're waiting for contact. What are they doing? They're waiting for the lurk to come in here with all that pressure, all the nades that they're throwing here. The whole point of the nades was to get this guy to walk through the smoke without being known. This is some high level CS that I love to see. See, they're just spamming. He doesn't even need a kill. He's just trying to make noise and pressure. And now they know where the last guy is. Boom, trading out. Now let's see how Malbs plays this 2v2 situation. All right, he's going to get himself into a power position. A place that is very hard to kill, and it makes it so that he's going to have a crossfire with the site guy. Anytime you can get pit sight on this map, is so good because you can crossfire no matter where they are. If they're coming in arch, this guy can peek out and he can shoot them. If they're coming up lane, it's the iconic crossfire that's unbeatable, right? So valuable, so good. Each of these players just need to get one kill here. He actually gets mollied out. Do you see though, guys? There was no panic there. There was no panic. He gets mollied out. Where's his crosshair going? On the only angles where he is exposed to, right? He might have died the halls. He could have. That is a possibility. That's something that, but based on the info that they heard, they knew, he knew that he just had to have this crosshair ready, and that's still a favorable fight for him, right? That's still not a bad fight. So learn from malbs. Don't panic. And this is actually a little greedy from him. There you go. Get tucked in. Yeah, and that's just bad communication from the team. It ended up paying off, but honestly, there's no world where this guy should have been able to swing, right? They you know, should have had a little cleaner fight there. Either malbs plays a little bit more passively, or the site guy peeks out a bit more. So as you can see, there's still some small mistakes that are being made, but that's just Counter-Strike, guys. Counter-Strike is an imperfect game, and it's about coming up with these plans, utilizing, you know, the pieces of the puzzle to come together and make just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. There, guys, he's actually gonna throw that same molly. That is, you know, the idea of it is that if you walk through car, you can walk behind it. It's so good. Such a cool piece of utility. And again, they're just getting malbs in here, and the rest are staying back. And they're gonna spam that smoke like nobody's in here. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. So that's just fake information. Fake information, if we can put that out there, is so valuable. They're gonna nade, sandbag, molly corner. And again, they know that probably there's no up, so he's not scared. He's not scared of these fights. They throw the util, and they're going to use him as the entry again. And just some poor util from wildcard. And, you know, they're just going to abuse this. Boom. What a shot, man. What a shot. And he's just going to come in here. Just rips everybody's heads off. Honestly, if I was M80, I'd say, all right, malbs, what utility do you want? We'll throw it. You go in there and shoot. You just go in there and shoot. Like, this guy is crazy. As you can see right now, he's 13-5. I believe this game he dropped over a 2.0 rating. I'm almost certain. Yeah, it's just incredible. All right, so wildcard has a full buy now. Let's see what they're gonna do. So they're actually gonna try to pressure banana a bit more heavily here. 3B. How is malbs gonna handle this? Again, he's just getting stuck into this broom's position, where he got that crazy 2k and then 3k banana that one round that just completely destroyed wildcard. This guy is just a threat, man. There's perfect utility being thrown, but it's just confidence as well. This guy just oozes with confidence when he's playing right now. He's not scared of anyone. Boom. Destroys that. Destroys him. And as you can see, the confidence actually ends up getting him killed because wildcard finally make the adjustment of malbs is just running in, taking these fights. We have to be able to flash him, right? So unfortunately, this guy dies, but that flash peek is just brutal because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good malbs is. If you can have flash plays to full blind him and take advantage of him playing individually and playing up and being the spearhead, if you can take him down, you're set, right? You're gonna be in good shape. So that was very nice. All right, another round. He likes this position a lot, and he's gonna get in again by himself. Here we go, taking fights. You're not going to get many of those. You're not going to win many fights against mobs one-on-one, but again, he finally got locked down. But it just proves, like, you know, you could be the best player in the server, best player in the region. You're still going to lose fights, guys. So when you're in your games, when you're in your pugs, don't get discouraged when things don't always go your way, because it's not always going to be, you know, sunshine and rainbows for you. So just keep that in mind, right? Just something to learn, something to think about, so it's good. If you guys made it this far in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. Let me know if you like these kind of demo reviews and if this is something you enjoy. If you want me to review your own demo, I do give out paid coaching services, so go ahead and check that out. I can definitely work with you and help you take your game to the next level. I feel like watching malbs is like a highlight reel every game, right? Like, if there was a player you wanted to just see action, and like, I swear this guy probably doesn't have one boring game. Just the way he plays, the way M80 sets him up. I promise you, he does not have a boring game. And I think at this point, he might have known that G2 was trying to sign him in this game. I think he might have known. So he's feeling good. He knows that, like, this is his last, you know, tournament with the team. He wants to do everything for them. So it's great to see, man. It's really great to see. And again, they're just gonna try contact in. Do you see how he's jiggling though? If there is an opper posted on him, and there is gonna be an opper. Wow. Do you see though how he's jiggling, making life so hard? I'm gonna show you the POV if there is an opper here. You know, it's still a kill that you can find. But you see how he's just jiggling, and if there is somebody there, it makes him have to think. And then look at this team play, guys. Boom. And you know, it's a little troll from Slight to be out here, but I'm telling you from an opper's perspective, the reason Slight is doing this is because he knows malbs is so good and might just come out here and crouch peek and just kill him. So he's doing this because of malbs. Slight does not want to be there. Every operator would rather just be posted here, but when you're playing players of malbs caliber, you try to search for answers, and then stuff like this happens, and it's so tilting. It's so hard to deal with, right? So was Slight in a horrible position? Yes, he was. He looked like a fool there, right? But I don't blame him, because that was just such a hard, like, this is such a hard game to deal with because of the way malbs is playing. And then beautiful team play from M80, like beautiful. That flash peek. This is a little bad from malbs. What he got caught out here doing was, the reason his crosshair is here is because he's trying to pre-aim this doorway, right? You know, and it's just the downside to pre-aiming like this. Sometimes this is gonna happen, and there was zero chance for him. He's never gonna get that kill, right? Just because he was pre-aiming the wrong thing. Again, he's throwing the same molly every round, and he's playing so reactive based on the util. He's trying to create a picture in his head of what's going on every single time. It's great stuff. Boom. I would not want to be a B player against this guy, right? I would not want to be a B player. And again, you see how he's grouping with his team here, right? Why is he grouping with his team? Because they have a 3v2 situation. He knows that all he has to do is run in. If he dies, it doesn't matter, right? His teammates are there to trade. When you're in a man advantage situation, trading is always going to be better. And when it rains, it pours, guys. Look at this. He's going to get backbanned. Backban him. Someone ban him. Someone ban him. But yeah, so this has been our demo review on malbs. It's no wonder why, you know, G2 saw so much talent in this guy. He's absolutely crazy. On T side of this map, he went 18-8. Absolutely insane. He was playing another team that performed so well, and I believe they made Pro League. So this is some Pro League competition that he is just absolutely rolling. Let me know what you guys thought of this demo review. I'd love to make more content like this in the future. But yeah, appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are killing it. You're amazing people, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Let me know who you want me to review next, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.